action at Boston Garden, the excitement, well, the name Bobby Orr, that does it, John.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a very exciting evening. Even if the Soviets were the only attraction, that would be one thing. But with Bobby Orr, a great name, synonymous with excellent in hockey, his number will be retired at the Boston Garden. And I'm afraid they're going to take the roof off here, Fred, when he steps out onto the ice.
Well, you could have a fight to get to the seat here in the press box because it's standing room only, as it should be. Lots of excitement, lots of tension, and now Weldon here.
Welcome to a night that will bring back many great memories, and a night that all of us will not soon forget. And now, the radio voice of the Bruins, Bob Wilson.
Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure, as part of these proceedings, to introduce a man, perhaps the only man who could facilitate these proceedings, a Lester Patrick Award winner, the founding president of the Professional Hockey Writers Association, the first United States member of the Hall of Fame Selection Committee, a real friend of hockey, Mr. Tom Fitzgerald.
Ladies and gentlemen, our visitors from the Soviet Union, friends of Bobby Orr, I think you'll be happy to learn that I am following Bobby's orders about this program tonight, and the last word he gave me was keep it short and sweet. And I don't think there's very much need of an explanation of what this occasion means to all of us here. It's really an experience of mutual affection between the people of Boston and our remarkable young friend who provided us with so many brilliant moments on this hockey rink. And this is a kind of different testimonial. There are not going to be a lot of elaborate canoes and other gifts rolled out on the ice, because Bobby Orr wanted it this way. He is the one who'll be making the gifts, with checks to 4 of his favorite and designated charities to be donated from the net proceeds of this evening. And now I would like to introduce the people who are on the ice here with us. To my right, he's coming, but he wanted you to be able to pay some respect to his guests before he came out, okay? He liked it that way, he said. Now, to my right, the general manager of the Bruins and Bobby's first coach with the Bruins, Harry Sinden. The man who was for 31 years the president of the National Hockey League, Clarence S. Campbell. Our new governor, His Excellency Edward J. King. The executive director of the NHL Players Association, Alan Eagleson. The next two gentlemen are representatives of the wings of the Soviet, and you will have to... Victor Kushin, the general manager, and Igor Tuzik, the head coach. Starting at my far left, one of the most faithful of the Bruins fans, representing all the fans here, a 42-year season ticket holder, Roger Naples. the president of the Boston Bruins and Boston Garden, Mr. Paul Mooney. The current president of the National Hockey League, Mr. John A. Ziegler, Jr. And the nicest member of our group, Mrs. Peggy Orr. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been pretty patient. And now, for this occasion, in this building or in any hockey rink anywhere in the world, the man who definitely needs no introduction, number 4, Bobby Orr.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a little ahead. We're going to see a great hockey game here tonight, and I think that I just got orders from Tom Fitzgerald that we have to get the program underway. I love you. Thank you, and I'll be back in a second.
You have just broken the Guinness World Book of Records for the longest standing ovation. You broke the record. We would like to have some of these other distinguished guests come and talk very briefly to you. That's what it says on here.
An unparalleled tribute, Fred, in any sport, at any place.
Well, that's right, and very deserving. Here's Tom Fitzgerald again.
Hey, if I talk quick, you win. We're going to skip an awful lot more of the program and get to these climax of the evening after all these nice people here, but we're going to get to the thing that we all came here for. And save the... I want to bring out Johnny Busick. Bobby has asked me to tell you this. One of the big things for him tonight is several things, and one of them are the checks for the charities that Chief is going to present to him tonight. And I should detail them, but you got me all upset. Well, you did. And it's somewhere here, Chief. Never mind, he'll be back. He's right there. Well, Johnny is going to present these 4 checks. We will later publicize these, the 4 charities. One is the Children's Hospital, muscular dystrophy, cystic fibrosis, and the... I did that. And the Doreen Grace Brain Research Foundation. And all of these are very dear to Bobby's heart. And because we have had other great Bruins, Bobby himself would like me to point out to you that up in the rafters, we have the names of 4 other very distinguished players who have just been honored up there now. To my far right, number 2, Eddie Shore, who could not be with us. Number 3, the late Lionel Hitchman. Number 5, the late Dick Clapper. And number 15, with us tonight in the bench area, Milton Conrad Schmidt, number 15. Milt, see if you can stand up.
Well, Fred, they don't measure a guy's contribution by the number of goals or number of assists, but there's a guy, number 15, the great Trout. What a contribution he not only made here to the Boston Bruins, but to the National Hockey League as well. A true campaigner, a tough player, and an all-star through and through, and a member of the Hall of Fame.
And he's coming off a hip operation, and also hepatitis, confined to Mass General Hospital, but he wouldn't.
Johnny is going to make these presentations to Bobby, and then there will be the climactic item on the program that we had been looking forward to with the rising of the number 4 aloft. And I turn this over now to Johnny Busick.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Bobby, on behalf of all of the managers, coaches, players that you and I both have played with. It's my pleasure to present you with these 4 different checks. Don't throw them away because they are the real thing. They are checks. And also, it is really a great honor to say that I'm really thrilled to present you with your sweater, number 4. I just want to add,
well, these are the 3 members of the Russian delegation presenting something to Bobby at center ice, the small one. Of the 3, I find my notes here, is the coach. And they have stepped forward to make their presentation.
I just want to add, Bobby, that as this sweater goes up, I only hope that we are here to see somebody by the name of Darren Orr wear that sweater in the future.
This is Wayne Cashman, captain of the current
Bobby,
Boston
on behalf
Bruins.
of the players of the current Boston Bruins, I'd like to present you for this check donated to your charity of your choice.
He was a teammate of Bobby Orr's at Oshawa when they ran rampant in the junior hockey, and Cash still playing for the Boston Bruins. And now another presentation.
Now
I think this is the number, Fred, going up.
Thank you for letting me keep this in such great control.
Number 4, which will be raised to the rafters.
Well, Tom Fitzgerald had a brief program, I know, but there were speakers included, and they had to scrap it because of the long ovation for Bobby Orr. It extended, well, maybe 8 minutes by my time, maybe a little bit longer, standing ovation. And so they got to the nitty-gritty, a presentation of checks by Johnny Busick, by Wayne Cashman, and now here's the number.
Roger Naples making a presentation of Orr on behalf of the fans and the gallery gods. Roger Naples, as we look at Bob Crane along with Peggy Orr, Bobby's beautiful wife, the Boston Bruins bench. And Fred, a magnificent hockey player, no mistake about it. His body may be in Chicago, but a small part of that heart has got to be right here in the old hub.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I've been thinking a week, trying to figure out what to say to you. Thank you. I came out here and I was going to try to be sort of formal. I'm finding it very difficult. I know one thing, when I get back to Chicago and when the Blackhawks see I would like to acknowledge Mr. Billy Wirtz and Mr. Tommy Ivan of the Blackhawks. Billy and Tommy, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the players, I don't know what to say. I love you all so much. I spent 10 years here in Boston, and they're the 10 best years of my life. If you were to talk to most athletes that had been around the league, they would say Boston is the place to play. My wife Peggy and I have had a ball today. I shouldn't have looked at you, Peg. We have had a ball. She loves Boston. My mother and father are not here tonight, but they're sitting at home watching television, and I'd like to say hi to them. But I love you all. Cheesy, Cash, Doki, guys that are still here. This is a heck of a place. I love you, and thank you very much.
Senator Edward Kennedy looking on, and he's been a part of many such ceremonies, and we'll get his reaction later to how he feels here at Bobby Orr.
Well, I would have to say, Fred, that that's a very emotional tribute to the excellence of Orr, not only on the ice as a player, but off the ice as a gentleman. And what a contribution he has made to the National Hockey League, the Boston Bruins, and also in a small way to the Chicago Blackhawks. A magnificent tribute.
Well, he did a couple of things out there, John, and it got to be very impromptu. Look at this.
Well, you know, Fred, through it all, the 10 years here and the couple of years at Chicago, the thing he loved most was the players, because he used them as a shield. He never wanted to be centered out as the central figure, even with his excellence. He felt that the players contributed a part of what he did, and he was magnificent with each and every one of them. And this is a typical example of the humility that Orr has, and he surrounds himself as far as the players are concerned.
Well, there it is, the tribute to Bobby Orr as he heads off. Good friend John Forrestal there with him. Don Cherry is somewhere along the line. And you see Wayne Cashman and Senator Kennedy. Johnny did two things. He put on the jersey, number 4, Boston. And he said, among his great lines, Boston is the place to play.
Now we invite the